The flow of goods to Northern Ireland is stalling. Since the turn of the year, controls are due for the imports of goods. Many companies are not yet prepared for this. Consumers therefore no longer find what they are used to when shopping. There are export problems with fish in Scotland. A few days after the end of the transition phase, consumers in Northern Ireland are already noting the Brexit in the supermarket even. People here complain about empty shelves in the supermarkets, said Northern Irish conflict researcher and Brexit expert Katie Hayward from Queen's University Belfast. Supply chains are disrupted, especially with fresh products. Companies are unsure which forms are required for import. Many realize that they are not prepared, says Hayward. That is not surprising. It usually takes years to implement such complex changes. Many companies therefore postpone their trips, which is the first thing that becomes noticeable with fresh products. After Brexit, Northern Ireland, which belongs to the United Kingdom, will be subject to special rules that are set out in the so-called Northern Ireland Protocol. This avoids a hard EU external border between Ireland and Northern Ireland, as it is feared that old conflicts will flare up between the parts of the country. Northern Ireland is thus tied more closely to the EU and continues to follow the rules of the EU internal market. When importing goods from Great Britain to Northern Ireland, customs and certificate controls have therefore been due since January 1st. However, the corresponding specifications were only published just before the turn of the year. Mark Simmons of the British Ports Association has not yet had any chaos to complain about on the Irish maritime border, but expects it will not stay that way. Some ports have returned trucks, but most of the truck drivers have been prepared so far. The concern is that it will not stay that way when the volume increases, said Simmons. He also reports that comparatively little freight passed the ports in the first weeks of January. In this case, the head of the association estimates around 5 minutes per truck if the drivers are prepared. But even a few minutes make a difference, he says. The Northern Ireland Retail Consortium also confirmed that companies had temporarily suspended deliveries to Northern Ireland. The supermarket chain Tesco said on request that there were delays in imports of some products into Northern Ireland. But we are working with our suppliers to get these products back on the shelves as quickly as possible and to offer customers alternatives where we can, said a spokeswoman. In an interview with the BBC, Northern Ireland Minister Brendan Lewis said he was confident that the goods would be flowing again soon, like 2020. Katie Hayward, on the other hand, says, "I don't think things will get better anytime soon." Tensions in the country are increasing noticeably. Problems after Brexit are also reported from Scotland. Because of bureaucratic hurdles, numerous Scottish fishermen stopped exporting to the European Union. They complain that delivery times have been delayed for days and that costs have increased significantly. Despite the trade agreement with the EU, the introduction of health certificates, customs declarations and other documentation formalities make business unprofitable, criticized fish exporters. In the first working week after the UK left the European internal market at the turn of the year, deliveries that previously took a day would have taken 3 or more days if they had arrived at all. In several cases, it wasn't even possible to determine with certainty where the cargo was. The trade association SB Fish therefore advised the fishermen not to catch fish for export deliveries. "We deliver a fresh product and customers expect to get it fresh. Otherwise they don't buy. It's a disaster," says Santiago Buesa, representative of the association, to Reuters. The trade in food, farm animals and fresh meat and fish products is particularly affected by the bureaucratic Brexit hurdles. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel and to my other channels. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.